Oh, hey guys, what's going on? I want to welcome you to Nate's Books and Barbells and maybe Beefcake episode. This is the inaugural episode. We're going to go over some book reviews. I really don't know if Beefcake's going to make it, but I just figured I'd say it just in case. And today we're going to talk about Wheat Belly by Dr. William Davis. This is Wheat Belly Total Health. It is the second book that he has written. The first one was called Wheat Belly. It was a New York Times bestseller. All right. It's a little chilly. I'm doing this outside. Bear with me. I'm doing it for you. All right, so I'm a nutritionist, and this book drives me apeshit because it is basically the gist of this book is, grains, and now with this book, grasses are the cause of everything from, gas, bloating, obesity epidemic to the sun falling out of the sky. Come on, man. Come on, man. Little ESPN reference. And as a nutritionist, this drives me absolutely batty because people eat this, I'm going to swear in this series. So if you don't like swearing, I really apologize, but I'm usually pretty low key and PG in all my fitness videos. But in this video, people eat this shit up. Okay. And it's from a cardiologist. So you got a doctor here writing a book about how bad grains are and now grasses and basically carbohydrates. We'll get to that in a second. And you have a bunch of references in the back, like I said, it's a cardiologist who wrote this. And, people are going to eat this up as gospel, as truth. And really this is no more than just food fear mongering. And, as I mentioned, this book is kind of a take off of or an homage to, I don't know, or a part B of the Atkins diet, and basically just vilifying grains and other carbohydrates, things like potatoes, beans, legumes, lentils, sugary fruits like pineapple, banana, mango. And these foods are extremely healthy for people, especially the general population. And I don't understand why he is creating this fear to tell people that you shouldn't be eating these foods. These foods are phenomenal, healthy foods for the majority of the population in the world. In the world, okay? There are countless tribes that live to 100 that live off of grains. That's their staple. Come on, man. Anyway, getting back to this, it's a low carb diet. So right then and there, as a nutritionist, this book is not worth my time. You think by now that doctors would understand the role that insulin plays in the body, and even with, the glycemic index, he mentions this, he bases a lot of his information off of that. And really the glycemic index is kind of a useless tool. If you have diabetes, it potentially could help you there, but the science on that is even kind of skeptical. So really this book just, drives me absolutely crappy. It's 300 and something pages long. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Truck just drove by. Again, I'm doing this outside, freezing cold for you. Again, this book is like 300 pages long, and it only mentions calorie balance or calorie intake twice and very briefly. And for me, that's another red flag of this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Seriously, calories are the foundation. They may not be the the be all end all or the only thing to worry about, but they are the foundation. And once you figure out your calories, you can do and if a couple weeks go by and you aren't losing weight, then you can start looking at other factors. But you got to get your calorie maintenance or calorie balance in check, calorie intake in check to make sure that you're not gaining weight just for the simple fact of eating too much. Once you get there and you kind of go through that phase, then we can start worrying about things like hormones and sleep is very important as well. But even genetics, you want to throw that in there? Most people are going to go get a genetic test before they even figure out their calories. So why spend another $250 on a genetic test when you haven't got your calories in check? I don't know, it just drives me a little bit nuts. This doesn't really preach balance. It's a restrictive diet that many people are gonna maybe lose weight initially on and feel great and praise this book. But really they're coming from a sad American diet where you're taking out carbohydrates, you're taking out a lot of foods. And not to say that he doesn't know anything about nutrition. Obviously he does because he wrote a book and hopefully somebody thought he deserved to have a book. But he he recommends vegetables and some fruits and, lean meats and things like that, and that's great. But to vilify wheat, vilify grains, vilify potatoes, legumes, lentils, beans, and sugary fruit is ridiculous. Anyway, that's how I feel about this book. I really don't know what to do with this book because I really don't want to put it back on my bookshelf. So if there's anybody out there who really wants to read this book, just hit me up in the comments down there or send me an email or hit me up on, hit me up on Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat right now. I'm dishing out some solid information. I don't have nearly enough followers. If you want this book, snap me. My Snap handle is Nathan Jackson. I will send you this book because, and hopefully you agree with me, but you just want to read it for your own knowledge to obviously kind of argue the trolls out there who are going to say that it's low carb everything. And really, because I don't want to put it back on my bookshelf. I don't want to give it to anybody that could potentially be manipulated into thinking that this is the truth. So if you're out there, snap me, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, that's Wheat Belly, Total Health by Dr. William Davis. Next book, I believe, is going to be You Are Not Your Brain by Dr. Jeffrey Schwartz. A phenomenal book, by the way. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I have a new website out, nathanjackson.com. Check it out. I am close to launching the Lazarus program, which is a series of manuals under the Lazarus resurrection type theme. And the first manual is going to be fat loss. So if you're looking to lose a little bit of weight, don't buy this book. Buy my program. It's only a few more dollars, actually. Anyway, guys, take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.